Hello Fluffy Tails, welcome to Hands of Fate, another first look I'm doing. Kind of have the first look RPGs going. I'm gonna start and we're gonna watch whatever is coming.
One more for the game. Come, sit.
I'll gladly sit.
You've passed the 13 gates.
Sorry.
And you come to my table to play the game of life and death.
No.
Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Sure, if it's life and death, I'm gonna go now. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna play.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Hopefully I don't die. Okay, let's start.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Alright. Got 2 games now on the first look where the narrator stops me from talking. Some of you may be glad the narrator stops me from talking. Let's see. Jack of Dust. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. In the ruins of ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dunes lives the mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren lands. Okay. Nice shuffling technique. You could teach me that. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Let the cards fall where they may. We begin.
Alright, we begin. So I'll hop on and see what the first card is. I guess Mr. Lionel.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Okay. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. "My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, why, I will conjure up your heart's desire with his wizarding wand of my own creation." He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently awaiting for your answer. Give him bread, ask him what he needs. Need to help you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and the shield materializes at your feet. "There you go, old bean." He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. "Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I?" We get a shield. Great.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Yeah. Reflect, counter, alright. Press Epsilon. Right. Okay. Y, sorry.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Then, before you can stop him with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the cavern door. Tavern, not cavern. Goodbye, Mr. Lionel. Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, now lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Oh, climb down. Okay, I will probably pick the failure
Choose
card.
from these options.
No, success. Great. Awesome. Very carefully you make your way down to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Draw one weapon card. It's a sword. Who would have guessed? Yes, we would like to.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Eh. You will see. Maybe. A maiden. Oh.
Fair Marreth. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
Does it? One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marreth of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? For supplies. We don't have food. Let's get supplies. Draw 2 food cards. 10 food?
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Free food. Okay. 20 food. My enchanted weapons have powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle, but only if their wielder remembers to use them. Farewell, mortal. Farewell, fair maiden. Up to the next card. Stairs.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
You've discovered the exit to this area. Take the stairs. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You're on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him.
I will.
If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of. You can always review your cards here.
Can you change his appearance? I guess not. Oh, back. Alright, on to the next card. Deadmans Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Deadmans Gorge without reason.
We'll see. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Deadmans Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Draw 1 monster card. 3 of dust, of course. Alright. Let's get to some fighting. We've been waiting for this. No, we haven't. As far as I know, the fighting's the poorest part of the game.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
I will do that. The poorest part of the game, but let's see for ourselves, because maybe I find it to be fun. You can never know. Well, it's responsive at least, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's basically Arkham. And not that bad. It's responsive. It's basically build up your attack and you hit 3 times and you can't break it, as it seems. You recover what you can from the dead. The dealer must draw you 3 game cards. Okay. Equipment. Do we get X? Will we equip
Peasant's
it?
weapon.
Yes, of course.
But effective nonetheless.
5 food. Okay. And 15 gold. Good for a start. On to the next card. Ambush.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
Lovely, fluffy bunnies to cuddle and smooch? No? Okay. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. 2 of dust. I just beat your 3 of dust! What do you think of me, dealer? We will surely beat this thug. With ease. Oh, we fight on a boat. I love the arenas, they look nice. On to the fight! Wanted to get my combo way higher. Well, anyway, while searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them! Okay. What happens if I draw a failure here? The last one. Success! Draw 3 gain cards. Equipment, what do we get? A shield, we already have a shield.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
5 food, okay. 15 gold. Okay, fine, good, good. On to the next. A traveling mage. In a shady grove of the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Well, we take your offerings, Mage.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer.
Blimey!
Starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Blimey, I didn't think I'd need the gold to buy things that would be so off the normal path, though. What the fuck? Sell the gold. Sorry, I didn't want to swear.
Challenges back in their faces.
Sell the sword. I managed not to swear up until now, so... eh. Kind of... Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. That sounds good. We'll buy that.
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Yes, I will! Indeed, I will. Alright, move on. Move to the last card. The last card, yeah. Of course, Squirrel. You're totally not speaking German right now. Check of dust.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Alright, I think we already read that, so let's get into the
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Yeah. Tokens. Give him. Let's beat the check of dust. With 4 guys protecting him, okay. Let's see. A wager not to get killed. Haha.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
I think the reds are not good. Almost managed to not get hit. And you're down. Alright. We meshed them up good. Beat our first campaign. What do you
Down
say?
into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul.
Poor soul.
One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. balance must be retained.
Yeah, it must. Right, let's open those tokens. Yeah, I wanna see what we get. Check of skulls. Okay. Okay. Dead King's Hall. Local peasant. Devil's Choice. River. And Captain of the Guards. What else? Medium armor. Chains of Reach. Mercenary contract. Medium armor. Fortitude's Breath. And Desperate Measures. And last but not least, Bandit Attack. Maze of Traps. Goblins.
Shall we deal again?
Shall we deal again? That's the question. That's the question. Will the dealer deal again? Well, that's up for you to decide. It was a first look. And if you like the game, just let me know and I will play on. Because I really want to play on, because it's an awesome game. It's really awesome. And for you, I will keep playing. And if you don't want to see me, I will play off camera. No. Anyway, if you like this particular first look, let me know and hit the like button, maybe the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if I haven't reached 100 up until now, your subscription will earn you a name in the Darkest Dungeon playthrough. So that's all I have to say for now. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.